Afternoon baseball. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Andujar brings it in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting second, the second baseman.
In now, Devin Travis. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. In there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dino. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
1-1 the count. So 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this will be fouled away. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a call.
And you'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him.
friends and everything. You can come hang out for a little bit after you shower, and then you can always go back home, okay? Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave the door open. You can come right on in, okay? Okay. I'll watch you walk across, though. She's so excited. Okay.
Hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's a .375 hitter. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
No balls and a strike to count. Gregorius at second with 2 down. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here's the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Shoots this one over to first. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. High and deep to right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 7. The designated hitter. Brandon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1.
Oh, that's out.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Liner toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Miguel.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Pitch is popped up. Tellez is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding in, Austin Romine. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. Now with the plate, Kevin Pillar, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Mailey on at first, nobody out. Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Devin Travis, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. None out, runners at first and second. 1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes to have like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Here's Brett Gardner now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Brett Gardner.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A ball and a strike now. For 1-1. Hit to short.
A cup that I kept on forgetting to bring back.
Yeah, you just put it on the table.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Randy Richard. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, number 23 for him thus far, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And he struck him out. Ready for another chance? He got a hold of one and 1 yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Outback. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Voit over at second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight for the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Galvis behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Freddie Galvis becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. Romine into the box. Brett Gardner will be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats.
Both
of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a center. Go figure.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hicks, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
This is horrible.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, that's out.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-1 the count to Pillar. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in there.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he takes strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Well hit, but also well foul into the seats and left.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of...
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off.
Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Slapped hard the opposite way. Grichuk is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar. Popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Is in off the plate. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Galvis is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only
4.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
And sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hit down the line at first. And Ford will take this one over to the bag, and that Norris gets the call from.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 20, Bud Norris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Norris has pitched just under 60 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Norris, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And that's the first out. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line.
The left fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th from the stretch. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Luke Maile. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Popped him up. Romine shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side. And
leading off for the Yankees, The center fielder, Aaron.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Aaron Judge could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Didi.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Tellez scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the second baseman,
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. For the current campaign, Travis slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
The batter,
stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Can he get up and make the play? Knocked on the slide by LeMahieu. Hats off to that one.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Rendell Britcher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.